Hey guys, how are you today? Today's on schizophrenia and clinical verbiage. Schizophrenia and clinical verbiage. Verbiage, that's a funny word. But before we get to this verbiage, please allow my brief prelude. As you know, I've conveniently recorded this verbiage for our mutual comfort, our mutual convenience, and our mutual luxury. And as far as preludes go, I've been around quite a few. This one is particularly luxurious. Kind of like a Mercedes-Benz. Sounds like this.
Hello there.
Now
my
wait
name
a
is
second.
Robert Francis. You've stumbled on
I
my
pulled the old
Conquering Schizophrenia
switcheroo.
YouTube channel.
This is book
Where
2.
me and the bird.
Here's
That's right. We talk schizophrenia.
Here's Mike.
This is the cut of my jib right here for reasons of my medical confidentiality.
Indeed.
I'm a licensed clinical social worker times 15 years. That's a lot of gabbing and chatting.
You're telling me.
I've been diagnosed with schizophrenia for a score 5 and 1.
26
and
years.
that puts a little gray fleck in my beard.
I don't care a gray fleck.
Thank you for joining me on my channel. Now to topic.
So in schizophrenia, there's a lot of ways to quantify it, to qualify it. And I just wanted to cover a little clinical verbiage. There's different domains that can be looked at, such domains as cognition, mood, speech, behavior. Today I just want to talk real brief about cognitive verbiage. Verbiage. Today I want to talk about cognitive verbiage, clinical cognitive verbiage. So you got disorganized thinking, and this is the clinical terms. Disorganized thinking is when people is inferred from speech, when speech is kind of all over the place and the speech is not fluent and coherent. And a person may be all over their map in their speech characteristic. Another one is called flights of ideas. Flights of ideas are a rapid series of ideas that are also all over the place, but they're frequent, and they're on different topics, and they follow one another in order. They could be talking about the moon, and then they could be talking about sports, and then they could be talking about politics, and then they could be talking about nature, just all over the place. Flights of ideas. Loose associations is also inferred from our speech characteristic. Loose associations are where the speech is not coherent and fluent. The topics are not tied together. The conversation is not tied together uniformly, logically. A person may be talking about one topic and then switch to another real quick, and then go back to the one and then switch to another. It's a loose associations, kind of jumping from topic to topic, and that's inferred from speech characteristic as well. And then lastly is poverty of thought, which is the last one of the last clinical cognitive verbiages. And poverty of thought is also inferred from our speech characteristic. When somebody may sit for hours and hours and hours around other people and not mutter a word or say a word, be very quiet, then it can be inferred that the person has poverty of thought, and that means kind of a zoning out, not much succession to your thoughts, and not any kind of thoughts in quantity. So those are a couple of them: clinical verbiage, disorganized thinking, flights of ideas, loose associations, poverty of thought. I'm going to do a couple more on these. We're going to cover some behavior verbiages, speech verbiages, those kind of thing. Verbiage. Come on now. Verbiage. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Me and Mike the Bird were off to another adventure. Mike likes to fly in the sun, as you know. He's a crow. That's what he does. He flies in the sun. Hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for your viewership. It is really, really appreciated. I'm straight out of Cowboys Nation. That's the Dallas Cowboys. Football has started, and I couldn't be happier. All right, guys, have a great day. We'll see you next time.